Let's hop quickly to Lagos, where the vice presidential candidate of the NNPP, Bishop Isaac Idahosa, is standing by to speak to us. Thank you so much, Bishop, for joining us tonight. How is your campaign going?
Sean, thank you so very much. It's been very tedious, but then it's worth it. Well, like I did mention the other time, that lines are falling onto us in pleasant places. So the campaigning has been going on, opening offices, but now we're going full swing. You know, like I did say, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And so far, so good.
Oh, great. So let's pick this up from the early stages of this campaign. It does look to me that the permutations from politicians are being that your candidate or your political party will be a swing option in the mix, and that possibly throws spanner in the works for the potentials of some other political parties regarded as the big political parties. But as the time have gone now, and the moment where we are in at the moment, what has panned out? What are you saying now? The possibility of a merger or talks with other political parties, has that grown to the point of a bigger consideration?
Well, you know, Sean, we are putting in our best foot forward and moving. I don't know what you call the bigger political parties. We are a party to be reckoned with. Like I did mention, that we are in it to win it. And we've got just a few weeks to the elections. And with what we have seen, our input so far so good, we are not going to have what we even call the runoff by the standards of INEC. Is going to be a clear win for NNPP come 25th of February 2023.
So if you're looking at a win, because I know that every time you speak to your congregation and you tell them information relating on fact and theology. But let's speak about the science of politics. Give us an understanding of where this win will come from. Which of the states are you looking to consolidate? Apart from the state where you come from, or the state where your candidate, your principal, the presidential candidate comes from, where are the guaranteed states, that you can speak of right now?
We don't count our chicken before they are hatched. But I do say, and I'll keep on saying, that the electorate determine the swing. And with what we have, the input so far, we are going to have what INEC requires for us to win, like you know. And our strength has been decentralized to different states of the federation. And over time, what I mean over time now, and now is the time where people will begin to reckon with NNPP. You can see a whole lot of things happen in the campaign. Why? Because our message is simple. The rebirth of a new Nigeria requires not just rhetorics, but courage, transparency, accountability, one who means well, one who not just have had an antecedent, ready to replicate same, man of the mercies, with compassion. That's what we are bringing to the table, and that's what we are selling to the people, and they are embracing it in mass, in their thousands of hundreds.
That's interesting, and that's a good signal, isn't it? But I'm one person that is not usually swayed by the crowd that I see, because I know crowd are not exactly the same thing with votes. What empirical, scientific facts do you have to push the point you've made that gives your party the leverage you're talking about tonight, or the potentiality of winning the election?
You see, strategy is stronger than strength. And we don't come on air to begin to, because I've found a couple of times people even come after we have brought about our blueprint, trying to pick one or two things from there. We, like I did say, a surprise is going to be sprung up, and that surprise is already glaringly clear now that NNPP, we don't just make we don't blab. We just go on ahead and appeal to those who will vote us into the next government, and we are receiving very great responses from them, and we are pushing.
The confidence that you're speaking of tonight is actually very instructive. And perhaps, I don't know what you and your principal are discussing. If you say you're winning, that probably will put to bed the conversation around the possibility of your party working with yet another political party. Because what we understand is that in the case of a possible runner for this election, your party will be able to serve as a leverage to other political parties that might go for the runner. But when you say you are winning this election, that probably might put it to bed. But give us an understanding of your own concern. Do you have any in respect of those who think that this election is threatened by some elements who are described as undemocratic forces that are possibly going to sabotage or jeopardize this election?
I think the security architecture has come up with their game so strongly to curtail anyone that wants to derail the democratic process. Again, it is for other parties to want to align with NNPP, not us trying to. Merger is over, I do know you know that one. But those who deem it fit to join us, we are open. We are open to alignments and coming together to ensuring that we bring about a viable government. That is what we are up to doing where the windows are opened. But for NNPP, we are so much more out there to ensuring that we scuttle what people tend to talk about, rerun or overrun or whatever run with these. We have a clear-cut vision, and we are pursuing it with so much zest and passion, appealing to electorates. And everywhere we go to, the doors are open. The other time, we were at 4 southwestern states, and the ovation was high, and not just that, the grassroots impact. Because of our simple message, Nigeria will be better for it if you have not just one who just talks, but does the talk.
It's good to speak to you again, Bishop Idahosa. I know it's a busy time, and not only that, you are crossing the T's and dotting the I's in some areas of campaign, but also I know that you might be preparing your congregation also for the Christmas celebration. Thank you so much indeed, and it's good to see you.